Reviewing Calvin Klein's Obsession. This is the second most popular female fragrance after Euphoria, which I have already reviewed. You can check it out on my channel. So this scent was launched way back in 1985, making it one of the oldest designer fragrances still on the shelves. So is Calvin Klein's Obsession a timeless treasure or a relic of the 80s? I will tell you in this video. So starting with the presentation, this is a 15 ml miniature bottle, and this is an EDP concentration. This is available in 50 ml and 100 ml bottle. The box is a simple cardboard box. The bottle is simple yet unique with a plastic cap, and the juice color is kinda orange gold. On the bottom you get the batch code. This is 9103. This is from 2019, about 4 years and 9 months old. The official note, so in the top this has mandarin, bergamot. In the heart it has lavender, myrrh, spices, and in the base it has musk, sandalwood and patchouli. While on Fragrantica it has a lot of notes, so I'll just describe the smell and tell you the notes that I can get from this. So for the smell, let's get a fresh spritz on the paper. And the spread is kind of okay because this is a small miniature bottle, so it's okay for the small bottle. So the smell, the opening isn't bad. It doesn't have that alcoholic syntheticness to it. This has a tart and bitter bergamot and the juicy sweet note of mandarin orange. I do not get the lemon much, though this is a very well blended fragrance because I cannot easily pick the separate note smell, but I am trying my best to describe the smell with the notes that I can get from this. So there is this fresh aromatic vibe is coming from the basil. The sweetness of vanilla is definitely here with some green notes in the background, and the peach is absent to my nose. It doesn't have a prominent fruity peach smell. The heart of Obsession is where the spicy side emerges. Expect a blend of warm spices like coriander, which can add a touch of pepper warmth with some more spices. The oak moss makes these spices slightly mossy with a light presence of cedarwood. I do get the fresh white floral note of orange blossom and a bit of jasmine. I don't get the rose note much in here. I have to say this is a very well blended fragrance because I can't easily get the distinctive smell of the notes. So I have to smell it again and again and think about it. That's when I know the notes are here. This does have warm, balsamic, sweet, aromatic, spicy scent of myrrh, which CK mentions on their website. Base notes of Obsession. So the base of Obsession is warm, though the presence of these notes are already detectable from the first spray. The amber offers a warm, resinous, sweet, cozy smell. The incense contributes a smoky, slightly mysterious nuance. You can even get the animalic note of civet from the opening. Obsession has a small amount of civet, but it is very prominent. This adds a touch of animalistic depth to the fragrance. This does have a bit of airy musk presence in the background. The vetiver here is dusty and smoky type, but very much in the background. From the opening till the dry down, it is a very well balanced fragrance, that is for sure. The main accords for this fragrance, this is a spicy ambery fragrance. It is warm, spicy, it is aromatic, animalic, woody. You can see the pros and the cons for Obsession and also see the votes here for Obsession. And you can see that some 125 people have voted. This can be worn by both genders. Also in the gender section, some 730 people have voted. It is a unisex fragrance. Well, it is kind of true. This doesn't have much of a feminine vibe, so men can also wear it, but I won't wear it, nor do I recommend men to wear this. But it is just a personal preference. So most of the people voted Obsession being similar to Must de Cartier for women. More than 700 people voted it being similar, while 256 people voted it is not similar. I have not tried Must de Cartier. If you have both fragrances, leave a comment and tell us how much similarities and differences do they have. Overall, Obsession is not your average fragrance. It is a bold, spicy fragrance. It is not a mass appealing or very versatile fragrance. The notes are indeed of good quality and it is very well blended. It is also one of the few long lasting fragrances from CK. And yes, it can be worn by both genders, but I won't recommend it for men. But still, men can also wear this too if they want to. Obsession packs a warm, spicy, aromatic punch, perfect for fall and winter nights. It's sure to turn heads, but be warned, this head turner can be a bit too strong. Go easy on the trigger. Obsession is a bit old school and mature, so some people might find it outdated, others can totally rock this vintage vibe. If you are looking for a bold, spicy, intense type of a fragrance with an old school vibe, do try out Obsession. However, if you like very light, everyday, easy, casual, versatile and mass appealing fragrances, then stay away from this one. In my opinion, this is just an okay fragrance. So the rating for this fragrance on Fragrantica, it is rated 3.7 out of 5 with some 8862 watts. So for the longevity, I would rate it an 8.5 out of 10. It is a long lasting fragrance. This is like 2 to 3 hours on the skin and up to 12 hours on the clothes, which is very good. There are only a few from CK that are long lasting, and this is one of them. Like Escape, Euphoria and Eternity, this is one of the most long lasting, just like them. The Sillage, it is also strong because this is a spicy and animalic fragrance. Radiates between 6 feet for the first 4 hours, which is really good. So again, an 8 out of 10. For the Sillage, the projection, a 7 out of 10. This does project good for the first 3 to 4 hours, which is very good. The type, this is an oriental, spicy, woody, sweet, animalic fragrance. The audience, this does have a bit of mature vibe. Not recommended for the young crowd, but yes, it can be worn by both genders. Not that much of a feminine fragrance. So the season's best for the winter times, performs really well in the harsh winters. Also good for the fall, but not recommended for the spring and summer. The occasion, now this is not a very versatile fragrance in my opinion, but you can see what people voted here. I'd just recommend it for night outs, evening or special formal occasion, but only in the winter times. The price tag, I would not rate it a very good value, but since it is a very long lasting fragrance, I rated it good value. This can be found between $50 to $90 depending on your location. If compared with other fragrances, to me it is still expensive, but on its own as a designer fragrance, it is just an okayish fragrance, but it's long lasting, so it's kind of good value, and 8 out of 10 for the price tag.